Good news for Manchester United. Kweku asemda aba Manchester United o. Na asemda aba ni nyina na say Sanka menya Matheus Cunha. Another meeting so between Manchester United and Matheus Cunha representatives. Onim said this season player baako individually or form or perform very well. All my numbers Matheus Cunha. 28 games in the Premier League, 14 goals, 4 assists, and 12 big chances. And Matheus Cunha in the Premier League. Ekamu bi na ama Arsenal, Newcastle, Nottingham Forest, Liverpool. Omo nyina timi abawrem se omo pe Matheus Cunha. Na Manchester United ana Bertolocci no ana ye the representatives of on the represented Matheus Cunha. Omo koye meeting. Ana Manchester United for the omo projects, omo plan. Ana boy ni role eto omanim. Na omo representing of Manchester United project any boy no e role no be play of Manchester United no. Any salary omo dey Manchester Abrantie no. Kweku yese boy no aka yes a Manchester. Cunha. Waka yes a Manchester.
Na Oba no ebeye yedie.
Because £90,000 a week no oje ewo Wolves no. Manchester man no 100 to 150,000.
That's a good money.
Yeah. Definitely say mube pija.
Yeah.
Boy na catch Manchester United say on fa ho ne say Manchester bought Champions League about Manchester. On set teams omo be de ko nyina Arsenal be bought Champions League. Most likely Newcastle be bought, Nottingham Forest obetima bo Liverpool be bought. By Matheus Cunha catch Manchester and penny for say Manchester ntimi anje Europa League ni mpokra na obeba Manchester United bo buku no. Na problem at Manchester United the one here say at the time I was for Aircraft Matheus Cunha every Atletico Madrid no almost signed £44 million. And on the release clause say she 62.5 million pounds. Oma catch Manchester United say omo pay full payment. Manchester person omo tuan installments. So e ho and Manchester United ni Wolves e kasa say you bet you 62.5 million pounds in a installment. Because Manchester United profitability and sustainability rules no ebe ha omo. Adese Manchester United eton Rashford, Sancho, Casemiro ne Anthony mo. Na boy Manchester United financially mo books no are you good for Manchester United in tier ho any problem as they say aka. Amorim epe boy. Reason Amorim epe Matheus Cunha ni na simple. On say Amorim epe ebo double number 10. Barca right-sided number 10, left-sided number 10. Na Matheus Cunha no operate as a left-sided number 10. Now my parents Amorim say the left-sided number 10 no currently only be wa Manchester. Na opobia oba system no oti ase dada. Ana oko Wolves omobo the same system as Manchester United. Ana Matheus Cunha operate as a left-sided number 10 Wolves. And o share the ball in the profile na or was intelligent to ultimately drift into sa pocket of spaces. Or penubi or pe ball obi otimi carry ball. Cunha timi carry ball or pe creator. Or obi or running behind or pesa attacking dynamism and obi o say timi she go enti o check sa profile ni na Matheus Cunha fit sa profile no. So as it stands now Matheus Cunha aka yes at Manchester United aka say Manchester
okay
any Wolves enti imagine ade we yo
okay
imagine ade we yo Manchester double number 10 no. The left-sided ebeye Matheus Cunha. The right-sided number 10 ebeye Amad Diallo. Now striker ye Victor Osimhen na hu ne say.
Ntine be a front three of Amad Diallo, Cunha,
Ana Osimhen na Bruno Fernandes na chiri.
Kenya bad crowd. Na me pacho Matheus Cunha no tono no. Are they buying the character too because who probably what attitude pa that. Na kuma nye.
But we say ankasa enimo anke
Kenya bad.
Victor Osimhen, Matheus Cunha, Amad Diallo, Bruno Fernandes. Kenya bad crowd. But problem here say play be about Manchester. Yeah, Kenya bad do. But about Manchester na have say.
Maxi.
Yeah, 2013 at about time where it's 12 years before. And Alex Ferguson for real. The last year had it here. They be almost setting no paper. So come on. Ombedriana Danny had the front. We do a move press.
I said I'm okay. Kwe say oba washe bikini.
Yeah.
Unse uko beach na poolside na e man she bikini na ya akohunu akona ba utrani na oko da ho ana aye bibia o
bi ato down
menye bi na ato sa ba maso ka aha o
iti krata so de ye
efe ba
wo mu we kire
efe ba in reality na
bia na ntisa
aha nti ai so bo she bikini nhu na kono ba
kwame no kwame
mu hia mpa
man
oh yes
sir
na say United wo mo problem is say the body I'll be to me pinpoint ade ba would be nya want to be can mo problems are numerous to be mentioned sa na empire be almost so much empire dia but on a more serious note also Barcelona will form because what I know is from the last 13 league matches winning 11 I draw 2 Dela rightly hinted say Mallorca Befie dia I am almost party but Bebia the way they are playing this time any baby a league near especially when Madrid are out of the Champions League almost last in a big league last time already we almost dig deep and send a Freddy Valverde enya goal now the fighting spirit was there so they will fight till the end so Barcelona yes almost take chances again this is na they have Barca pa coach in the camp it drew baby now it is nice a 2-0 in Kakrabe because oh yes Hansi Flick not 2-0 in Abel I think the last time he see that time was the move here that the man sent me back okay, they make catch. Make as a Barcelona will coach. Into all the players or more fit that they will be unstoppable. But 2-0 they say not doing so a done deal. Tell them a bomb or more bomb match or bench player no yeah that rotates not in there.
Go fixtures and na kwame teach you.
That be even before fixtures no crown. Sa no yeah ma omudu lose no I drop it European no I drop it ya ma money yes. Omudu lose almost a weekend cause how go the same thing.
It's a so prepare for him.
Yeah, stage now on stage with Madrid name here. If you are leg yeah bo champion, they easily can decide where they want to go. So more than a leg na they will put attention on the champions and make sure they will fight for that one and win. But also Barca problem said we want everything. Into a group stage where now am I confused.
Maxwell, can you win treble without rotating your squad? Is that possible?
Yes. Because you can either win the treble or win nothing. So between winning the treble and nothing, it's just a slim thing. Into the Abin and Pennypost the Abin Yeti, Meboa. Into the year present, no, kill no first. He drew the away Nimina and the solution, Beba. But most is our yes, Debbie. Many way say that meanwhile we so peopa. That is the problem Barcelona has. That the American Jose. Major disappointment in the history of football. As our Barcelona team na Xavi Iniesta Messi no want to be the Champions League and defending. It was a big shame. If you're looking at what Madrid did, Omoje 1, 2, 3, no, it was a marker. Well, the problem is that Omo say baby a year drew way far. No more the attention now. They alcohol guns down no money. But Barca wants everything at every time. In 2-bedroom baby now they don't know where they need to go. Season ways or man champions no moje lega they've done very well because nobody beginning of the season yes also cry now also almost to top player coach Kromun to win sign it on players and it was true because now compare player per player how many of the Barca players are ahead of the season now teams that can say where Europe or Belgium are starting even currently cry here but you check the team and the coach in attending teams but and yes or yes only because Madrid HSU oh, but Champions League. Young head into young fans say Barca and Champions League, right? Now, Omaje Copa no, April Madrid is no Omaje League. Eddie Akasuaka, the Labecas of season and yet marker.
No, so J League no coin.
Omaje League in Quaka Super Cup no one, and also a marker because beginning of the season, nobody gave them.
But then, say a league no coin, they will be back to Xavi taking over and also No. Champions League or Modric. Semi-final for since 2018. 6 years.
And no in itself no up a pass Shabi no nya de Europe. Entini a pam no ko be ka league no kwanko betina. But the maker say squad na one disposal. At beginning of the season na ye ranking all the team up to crowd were changing and over 400. Na all ranking teams that no more the whole baby. Because nobody even expected Pedri was good, but we expected to say or Bebosa. Rafinha, nobody expected to say all of a sudden, even Lewandowski didn't so I cry a striker. Nobody believes so bet to me at 10 things wrong. Yeah, we know so what glimpses of but nobody knew said this season no or best stories are improving. What one would they make sure? Into they have been into man in court matches now or more bono. Yes, the like you were saying about Barcelona problems or more consider goals, baby. On him saw last 7 Champions League away match or more consider either 2 or more. last 7 name 6 no Champions League no ma consider either 2 or more. But still to me a movie it the bomb where attack na dangerous no.
But haven't we been mentioning a lot of positives about Barcelona's defense? Say Omoma opponents entire offside, though individually yes have big names, but collectively defending very well. But yet again,
no,
we discussed Barcelona by saying some defense na weak.
No. Say open so here the defense is stronger and now weaker. It's not how they play. It's about how many they concede. If you concede a lot of goals, you can't tell me your defense is stronger. But of course, Barca philosophy is say they believe in football. Say you're born a 3-2 and you're better than say be a 0-0-1-0. So they open up to play. Osame 1 maybe a measure 2. That is what they believe in. Into idea bomb more attack in the Barca echo. So they should be very careful.
People are concerned.
Yes, defense in the concern.
Because if you carry this
and I says so start your mistakes be because last penalty no and it was a huge mistake. Because I call 2 and call the speed or be clear ball every wako. Meaning say bia testing yes or ban and aton so
possible.
Yes, because who say classical so committee another error
possible. Because say testing and nyame aduma weekend omo dey cut TV no ho. It's possible.
But on the only about traces here.
Also also are you ready?
Na say team nyane dia.
Oh, but say also on say na man for na we raise our Barca defense no. And Chamoni Inter Milan bebo.
No, me but no test again no dem the oye dey. The same mistakes.
Beyond even test again, my concern is your defense.
Yeah.
If you don't work on it, Mone Lautaro Martinez, Marcus Thuram, you draw no a fatal. This Inter Milan attack no. Man fix him with defense na ko highlight na.
Yes, I say an attacking team and a threat to attack. Any team and a strength and an threat to defense but they need their attack in their favorite. So Barca is huge favorite over Inter. Wow. Because of attack, no member ball be say Inter be defending Inter at area. It's a possibility of message goal, but they need to work on the defense that one. So I know the City there, the records doesn't speak well for Aston Villa despite everything. And United right now against the top 7 teams, away no, I am not to make sure. I nearly did say on Newcastle, but not knowing they played at home. It is away there against the top 7 teams. Now I am ready for so being a win away. So I think City will get either a double job, but I think they should win because we say European places not high up there. And finally, Gyokeres now can. He's the kind of striker here. On say nanko for Alexander Isak. Isak born anka so ni bobo and prolific. And why he's playing top teams now. When they are buying a number 9, the lady will be prolific. Or more 40, 50, 60 goals a season or more far. Or more goals here 25 because Mbappe buy team in here solid. Watch how many goals 33. Even Lewandowski or Papa says and who be to say they be there. Who be say Ibra so buy because he close to 25 goals. Even that one Kromoka say he did not even perform well. Or he 25 here Eto. Now I will be say Suarez. Now I hear Lewandowski. Until or here a bit say Cristiano Ronaldo. Now I hear be say Benzema he going money. Did Spain they say yeah top striker. No, be here or be leading big teams that you striker or you prolific. And this guy, the numbers are dangerous. 90 goals out of 96 games in 2 seasons. And this season, Crano is gone better. 46 games, 47.
Sometimes because
Ohana figure free Babasa.
Alexander Isak obo EPL. Oh, they better to the Portuguese.
Yeah, no so issue. But also Isak ain't prolific. Only born ball. Say Isak saying ka born number 10 or those teams now obe function because Isak came to him out 45 goals. By the hour call bet remember 30 that way.
Barcelona create chances. If you get those chances, if you're very prolific more than because clear chance, big chances and Casano, Barca create more change Newcastle. If you give him those big chances.
Okay, I agree with you, but over numbers near staggering numbers and I think they go Gyokeres in Monica.
Well, Odin and the football. The moment I'm ordaining one, Edin so big to me the best out of the team, any players. Because the moment our players no physically ombe you weak, and I say ombe brebiano, it affect team performance, it affect results, and it affect players nankasa because physically, on my brain or my weak. The reason why I make us ask them here say, kwaku machine in pokra, I'll tell you so machine. Break it down. How much more about human beings? machine e machine mpokra no over use na etimi break eti the moment anipa ebe ye adwuma obebre no mu se o break it down e affect ne adwuma obeye on the field of play. So what check Barcelona kwefo nim say the last 27 days Barcelona they have won 9 competitive games. Hey, too much. The last 27 days Barcelona they have bought 9 competitive games. Omo they have bought Osasuna, or they have bought Girona, Atletico Madrid, Betis, Dortmund, Leganés, Dortmund, Celta Vigo, Anene, or Sebo Mallorca. So say o check here every 3 days be a Barcelona bought 1 competitive game. And the players no bonebe no mai. The last 27 days or they have bought 9 competitive games. Hey, too much for these players. And Tinan says, what we say Barcelona modern bono, I say, ni ya players no me nipa on the break.
La Liga for no say any more for some say calendar no.
Hey, too much. Hey, too much because
almost say anything the Yama will say register a lot of players, no? So you cannot complain. That is the argument.
Oh, a lot of players saying. And no matter soon as financial regulations are better to win. It's too much for Barcelona Bobokono. I feel for these players because the more now who overload the players, no, your muscle overload so whole. Player no ye bibi kakrebi and I'm so overloading no over stretching ne nine ne ties ne side and bibi kakrebi not a player no akwa affect na no akwa Cunha injury. So what check this season injury records with various players are too much. And for me, and yes say me Barcelona some and I say but also feeling for these players say quite almost so overload them. Said the last 27 days now Barcelona they bought 9 competitive games. But you know Barcelona be bought match. Historically, Mallorca nyebo boku a utimi Barcelona. The last 16 years ni Mallorca intimi share Barcelona. Se open the last time Mallorca share Barcelona na in 2009. The last time Mpokra Mallorca ba Barcelona fi be share Barcelona na in 2008. Ento mu yebo boku a omu intimi Barcelona so enye game ba ko a se o check omu records na omu history a o ye Barcelona for na beka se team we die. Baby echini bia ye taisha no eye no kre. Then mum want me underrate you this season. From now Mallorca pick this season no. Say o check your resources. O check quality ekura mo a. Obeka so mu nyebo oboku o mu kra enough quality. Omu nyebo oboku o mbe pose a lot of threats. Then mum this season o pe club back wa we improve wa. O perform very well with the Spanish Premier La Liga. Mallorca ka hu bi. Omu da 7th on the league log. And then you be on Pokrani teams from Barcelona afeno this season. Teams are relatively omuni surubebri. And it's a way Barcelona now kwa kushia Mallorca. Na Mallorca or form. Na ukasa o kwa underrate Mallorca. Yababo bone na wait me ya shocking results. So in this Barcelona underrated sa team no. The reason why ya Mallorca will form this season. The reason why ya Enfa say omunkra enough resources, omunkra top individual materials, but still na no mu compete on that 7th on La Liga ni ese kwa 1. Mallorca bo boku nebo 3 back. 3 back no mo bono omo Yusu Lato as a left wing back, and Matthew as a right wing back. So anytime they are omo very solid in terms of defensive ability no. Omo bo 5 at the back. Omo 5 players e wo defensive line, omo last defensive line no. Omo 5 players wo ho. Omani mo pen no omo 4 midfielders. Na sa 4 midfielders no emu mienu e operate deep e the center midfield. Oma ana Samu Costa. Ana emu mienu ejina sa deep midfielders nanim Antonio Sanchez ana Segi. Enti sa 4 midfielders no esa complement e show the back 4. So anytime bi Mallorca be defend bia no omunya minimum of 8 players without the ball. I'm making sure say on the limited opponent no na omeja Larin enkwa wenim ho. So omo a transitional team. Mallorca a transitional team. And me no nim said this season clubs of Barcelona pano clubs omo defending with numbers are very good in terms of transition. And omo use omo with wings in nkwa because omo use omo wing backs in very well. No me deal with long balls and crosses. So among the 20 clubs or the Spanish Premier La Liga, team omo accurate crosses Mallorca. Every game be an average of 5.9 accurate cross per game. There is no single club more accurate crosses La Liga than Mallorca. And it's a way boku na kwa kushia Mallorca. and what's that making sure say omo crosses name because Kweku out of the 20 clubs for La Liga team omo accurate crosses in every single game Mallorca omo nim cross name no team and you know omo deal with crosses. That's the reason why I say omo use a target man in the shape of Larry no me omo crosses ni bebree so you game back what's Barcelona very careful when him say Bilbao for Mallorca for no time concede goals 20 clubs in La Liga no omo time concede goals no we Bilbao, Atletico Madrid, Getafe, Real Madrid, Barcelona, the next club Mallorca. Omo time concede goals. Among the 20 clubs, teams are on concede goals kesi and Mallorca also 7th. And Kabeka sa Mallorca there by this time I was omo concede goals bebree. But omo concede. And so was Barcelona very careful. Lewandowski and Siakai. On actual goals kesi adama Barcelona in the Spanish Premier La Liga. By me wojidie e wo Lamine Yamal mu, me wojidie e wo Ferran Torres mu, me wojidie e wo Rafinha mu say, sa guys wey capable so make mama Barcelona the needed goals. Dani Olmo ne Pedri mu ne Frankie de ne other guys no e available say on betima create a control game ne dem Barcelona. And in terms of that offensive play, about attacking play now, Barcelona share enough problems because this season Barcelona for time without number say yen creating yen goals the only problem. By say obisa Barcelona fans say omo worried day na omo problem no Rebecca say so omo concede goals. Barcelona last 2 games were conceded 3 against Dortmund, 3 against Celta Vigo. A problem kakra de Barcelona. And metina say the last 2 games at Barcelona they are conceded goals no. Only problem omo face 4. 1 opponent ni say beat Barcelona high line defense ni bebree. Barcelona ball high line na omo right back no omo left back e move narrowly e be ka center backs na ho enti say omo form the high line na omo ja wide areas ni wo ho because omo right back no and stay wide omo right back and stay wide but omo back e be ka close to the center pair ho no to form the high line into Barcelona high line no e very narrow omo very close omo nya that close proximity in omo high line no enti opponent ni beat sa high line no abro omo the ball ne to sa wide. Say omo beat omo highline ni na individual errors cost Barcelona recently. Goals omo considering individual errors ka ho bi. Lack of communication between the goalkeeper and the defensive line. Asa babiem. And to say what check communication and can say effective between the goalkeeper and the back line na e affect Barcelona. And to a kind of money na ka ho bi and set pieces. Barcelona dey concede. Say Barcelona to me correct omo defensive issues no menya recently na Barcelona benya the win. E game back kwa Meko win for Barcelona. Though say Barcelona entimi mbo omo ball no omo ball para no. Omo nya sa total dominance no. Free flowing football ne ba bebre by the end of the 90 minutes Barcelona be win. Mete Barcelona players na say omo ball lot of matches.
Come but concern kakra I think say o ne say na no say Gurashi ebo hat-trick against them. And about the last so about hat-trick into the last 2 games the strikers keeps on getting the hat-trick. I think it's a major concern. A
major concern. And to say Hansi Flick or say omo last 2 games no ma concede sa goals no. Or may play back clean natural players no. I highlighting mistakes I would by individual mistakes by collective mistakes by. So what did you say any game they be see?
Okay.
Or may aware of mistakes or by that's the reason why I make us say sa last 2 games no. 4 major problems na Barcelona concede sa goals no so me expect say Barcelona be win. Wuti Man City ne Aston Villa bo ene wo Etihad.
Tough
game to be honest with you. Obi a person qualifiable UEFA Champions League next season. Good for the English team next season. Teams will be qualifying year 5 for the Champions League. Liverpool ne Arsenal the next season will be Champions League. So among Nottingham Forest, Newcastle, Chelsea, Man City and Aston Villa Omunina battle so be room are qualify for UEFA Champions League next season.
Can we get the table because it looks like amount for being shut down but a huge
why
not now for the share
Spurs no
and because they say Chelsea
a battle kesi who say no obi anka the obeji league no because league no dey yenim say Liverpool fa say why na beka Liverpool ni Arsenal ho and say race no emu abie the 5 teams and never qualify next season. Aka 3. Liverpool was 79 points or no qualify. Arsenal was 66 or qualify. Nottingham Forest was 60 points. Newcastle was 59. Man City was 58. Chelsea was 57. and a team friends Aston Villa 57.
It's the third and 73 points.
3 points. And from the third position, equals the 7th position. Obia fight is to qualify for next season UEFA Champions League.
Idea. I likely say Chelsea City back on qualifier now.
A bit messy.
I got 5 games.
Because the rate now Nottingham Forest for Nekono. And a Newcastle for no say Diama Aston Villa bagame abba party in pano. Hey Aston Villa was say Newcastle no.
Omo form pa.
On say Aston Villa in the last 5 games on lose subi. On draw bi.
Exactly.
Win.
Exactly.
And a Man City so last 5 games on lose subi. Enti me game ni tight. Because a Man City team win here now. A place Man City sa advantage no.
No lose
advantage for Aston Villa. And a man game ni yes no. About in Kwaku, one thing about Unai Emery. Unai Emery, bisa who say, I then out the team can see a struggle. About the comedy table team or performing. Unai Emery, ye demanding coach. Or yes, our coaches now, ye attack here. And what say every player be our field needs to be involved. Ye defend here, and what say every single player we are involved. And at the time, Unai Emery was now. Player back one in your problem power was smashed with Ozil. Because you lose ball no on to be involved. Or you saw that effective system. And it is what check Unai Emery. Middle table teams no cry and them say players no. Omunyan et me play to me team. A year favor Unai Emery. That's the reason why Europa League na all dominating no. But teams are can see PSG money Arsenal no struggle. And no been as say what Babenya no Aston Villa. And it is what check Unai Emery ne Aston Villa ball no bona. On say on paper a back four. But one attack biana or you soon left back. Matson no, a join attack. And anytime be Aston Villa ba attack biana, Matson no operate as a left back no. Echo the nim echo dane outside forward left. Na a player or no operate as the left winger and movie inside. Ababa become the number 10 player no. Na oma a double number 10s. Sa double number 10s in the best supply only Watkins with the boss. Now Obi operating as the right winger and was still operating as the right winger. Now when you nana and at the elements with the base. No make me I'm making sure some best show the back four. And to me team back every single channel me the attack. Transitions for me are very good. Open play me are very good. Set pieces for me are very good. By problem me say omo form said they omuko itia de nko yemfa momo. A slim advantage for Man City by over 1.5 2.5. It was a game in Aston Villa Manchester City.